All right, we are back. This is Gaming the Right Way, and this is the live MLB scoreboard and play-by-play with Billy Wright. Tonight, we're going to be doing the A's against Detroit Tigers. It was supposed to be the Baltimore Orioles and the Cubs, but they turned that game back around to the afternoon, which I had to do the Met game. I did that already, which they did win the Mets, and they won the series. So I've spun a wheel, and this game came out, so this is what we're doing. Detroit is looking to take the sweep, and the A's are trying not to. So we'll give it our lineups and pitching, and we'll get ready because I think the game starts about 6:35 or such, 6:40 Eastern time. All right, so we'll do that. All right, so let me get that game here. And by the way, that was an exciting finish for the Oriole game. They did win today to not get swept. So here we go. Let's see. Where's the game? I'm always in the wrong area first. All right, so the Athletics lineup will be, this name is pretty tough, Joshua Crota Grauer, playing third base. DH and Nick Kurtz. Catching, Shea Langoliers. Playing first base will be Jonah Heim. Shortstop, Jacob Wilson. Zach Geloff, left field. Right field, Colby Thomas. And you got Henry Bolt, center field. And Alika Williams. And their pitcher will be Jose Suarez. A 1-2 record in 29 games, 4.56 ERA, 47.1 innings pitched, 52 strikeouts, and a whip of 156. Going for the Tigers, batting first for the Tigers will be Kevin McConaughey, playing third base. Right fielder, Matt Verline. You got Spencer Torkelson, who hit a home run yesterday in the series. Riley Green, left field. Hao-Yu Lee, he'll be playing second base. Kerry Carpenter, DHing. Zach McKinstry, playing short. Catching will be Jake Rogers. And James Outman will be center fielder. And their pitcher will be Framber Valdez. In 18 games, he's 4-6, 4.29 ERA, 100.2 innings pitched, 78 strikeouts, and 1.38 whip. And Detroit, like I said, is going for the sweep. They won the first two games. I believe it was 6-1 and 6-2. Something like that. Let's see. I'll check it again. 6-2 is the first game. And I think 6-1. Let me see. Where is it? I must have passed it. And 6-1. Okay, I was right. So, yep. So they're going for the sweep, and the A's are trying to avoid that. The records are 41-51. The A's, 10 games under 500, and the Tigers 42-50. Both teams are not what you say playoff bound, but if you look at the wild card in the American League, Detroit is 4 games out, and the Athletics are 5 games out. So again, the same situation where until the trading deadline, we don't know if both teams are buyers or sellers. So because of that wild card, that second wild card, that keeps teams alive. But that's going to be what the lineups, and I do have a poll, because I always do, and basically says, will the Tigers sweep this series? And vote on it yes or no, of course, and then by the 4th inning, before the 4th inning, we'll check that score. But right now, since we got a little bit more time, I'm going to just tell you the rundown of the scores that happened today earlier. So, earlier today, I did the Met game, and it was a happy recap for us Met fans. It was 7-3 Mets. Juan Soto hit another solo homer in his 21st. That game, the Mets took the series first time since the, believe it or not, it was June 14th when they took the series against the Braves. Like I said, the Cubs at Orioles, the Cubs were looking to sweep, but the Orioles pulled it out, 3-2. And was there any other game this afternoon? Yeah, the Braves won 10-5. Mike Yastrzemski for the Braves hit a grand slam. Yankees won 12-4 over the Rays. Ben Rice hit 2 home runs. He's going to be in the home run derby. That guy looks like he is a monster. And the Guardians beat the Twins 5-2. Gavin Williams struck out 11 in the Guardians win. And the Red Sox beat the White Sox 2-1. Cal Durbin's 2-run home run here in his 9th of the year. So that's all the games that went by that are done. There is some games that are going to be coming on tonight. The Brewers at Cardinals, the Angels at Rangers, the Rockies at Giants, and just starting Mariners and the Marlins warming up. The Phillies that play the Reds. D-backs will play the Padres. And I think that is it. That's it for everything. So we're just going to wait. We're waiting for the game to start. So, yeah. Just make sure everything is working right, and make sure my volume's good. All right. Volume is good. Just waiting for the start of the game. All right. All right. Oh, I didn't get I don't think they even started it because my 3D is not coming up yet. Just want to make sure I got it correct. And with the 3D, of course, it could go, it might run faster. Most of the time it does. So just let me take care of it, and no spoils. I appreciate that. I'm hoping that 3D they can, work it for the next season and make sure that's, that we as a, can get, don't look like, we're behind the 8 ball, put it that way. So anyway, just waiting for it to come on. Usually when the 3D comes up, it's going to start, but I haven't seen a 3D come up yet, so just waiting. There's a delay. I don't think there's a delay. Pens. It's like sometimes you got to go out of your subscription, make sure it's logged in, because sometimes they say you're logged out. The game hasn't started yet, so I'm just figuring that something's not right. Yeah, the account's good. Okay, account is on. Saying warm up still. Game should have started like 6:40 Eastern time, but who knows? Umpires are going to their stations now. Nobody's on the field yet. The Tigers haven't got on the field yet. Don't know what's going on. Don't you hate when that happens? You don't know what's going on. Plus, I have no. Oh, there it goes. 3D. Now it might take a couple of minutes, a couple of tries, because sometimes the 3D doesn't just come right on. Well, here comes the Detroit Tigers coming out to the. See, didn't come out. See, told you. Very stubborn 3D. It basically waits. You go. See, it's going to say in progress, but yet it's not really in progress yet, because the first batter is coming up. All right, we're going to get ready. Here we go. Joshua Kuroda Grauer. Hope I said that right. He's batting 500. I think he's had like 30 games this season. All right. So, like I said, I already told you what Framber Valdez, his information. He's just doing his little warm-up thing going on here. This is not the first time for me for the Detroit Tigers or the A's, because, like I said, I do the Met games, so I've seen these teams already. Plus, I think I did some White Tiger games. So, anyway, just about ready. Let's just get this going. They say 6:44. It looks like to me here, starting. Well, there we go. Time. And okay, so that's going to be ahead of 3D is going to be ahead. It always seems to be, but anyway, we'll take it from there. I know they're probably like 2 pitches ahead, like usually. Sometimes it comes back. I don't know what happens, but just like I said, just no spoilers. All right, so I'm getting the first pitch now. So he's got 15 hits in his first 30 career at bats. Only other players was Mitchell Page in 1977. So this kid's got 15 hits in the first 30 at bats. Here comes the first pitch, and that's going to be a called strike. Like I said, he's got a 500 batting average. And I have no horse in this race, so I play it fair for both. I don't care who wins the game as long as it's a good game. And that's a strike call, 0-2. So you'll hear different sounds for both. So that's a strike call. I'm just going to make sure my stuff's working. There we go. And he struck him out. Strike out right there. And then you get that on the other side. So 1 out already. First strikeout for Valdez. Home plate umpire is Roberto Ortiz. Home plate umpire, Roberto Ortiz. Coming up will be the Kearns. Batting 270. First pitch is a strike call. Swinging, Ashley. Second pitch from Valdez. It's going to be a swinging strike. We got an 0-2 count already. Pretty quick. 2-strike count. He's got 20 home runs and 66 RBIs, and he's an all-star this season again. You got an 0-2 count on Kurtz, and he's going to get a ball low. 1-2. I thought maybe the catcher thought that was a strike 3. I thought he was going to throw it to the third base, but nope. Here comes the pitch, and that's going to be a swinging strikeout. That is a strikeout. His second strikeout of the game. 2 outs already. And then comes up Langoliers. Shea Langoliers was named after my old team stadium, Shea. His dad and him used to go to the Met games. Next pitch is swung on and fouled back. 0-1. How you doing, basketball? 2004? You like the Tigers? Good luck. Shea Langoliers, 20 home runs and 65 RBIs. Did it say he's an all-star? I didn't see it. I wanted to see it. Oh, I missed it. Anyway, 1-1 count. Just starting out. 2 outs already. Here comes the pitch, and it's outside. 2-1. Hey, thanks for the subscribe. I appreciate it. If that was you, if this is you, basketball, that's for you, buddy. Thank you. And that's a strike. That's 2-2 right now. Valdez looking to strike out the side. Okay, he has 45 home runs, and he is an all-star too. Also, another all-star this year, Shea Langoliers. So that's 2 A's that I see right now. I'll let you know. If I'm sure you guys know, but just to let people who don't know. 2-2 count, and that's going to be a foul. Out of play. I'd like to thank everybody for coming in. Hit the like button and subscribe. It's free. I do appreciate it. And let me know what team you're rooting for. It's a 2-strike count, 2-2, and he just struck at the side. So an easy 1-2-3 inning, and we're going to the bottom of the first, and the Tigers will be coming up. No runs, no hits, no. That's a pretty good start for Valdez. 3 strikeouts, and of course we got Carnegie, Verline, and Torkelson. Yeah, this looks pretty good. Love to see a strikeout game, you know what I'm saying? Especially when you try to get that, like, I guess it's like 6 or 7 in a row or 8 or something like that for a record. Very hard to do. So Suarez will be pitching a mechanical. This game was not on my schedule. It was a Baltimore Orioles Cubs game, but like I said, this morning I looked and I said, "What? That game's not supposed to be early. Maybe I'm going blind. I mean, I got glasses and all, but and I'm getting older. I'm like, no." And I looked and it said because of the weather, they switched it to the earlier game, and of course, I was doing the Met game early, so I spun a wheel, and this game came out. So hopefully it's a good game. Hopefully everybody enjoys the game, and the team that you pick, of course, wins for you. So McConaughey is 287 batting average. And Suarez, I don't understand what that means. Anyway, Suarez, wait, the pitch the last game? And that's a strike call. I don't know what that meant. Pitch the last game, to finish the last game and start the next game. So I guess I don't know what he is. Is he a starting pitcher or is he a opener? I don't know. Anyway, strike one. Next pitch is going to be a ball, 1-1. To me, that means that like he finished the last game, and now he's starting. And it's 7 home runs and 32 RBIs, and Kevin McConaughey is an all-star also. That's an all-star for the Detroit Tigers now. Next pitch is a strike, 1-2. So we got a couple of all-stars already. 2 strikes, 1-2. Here comes the 1-2 pitch, and he struck him out swinging. Look at this. That's a strikeout. 1 gone. So far, so far there's 4 strikeouts in the game. 3 for the A's struck out, and 1 Tiger already. And we got coming up Verling batting 198. First pitch is a strike call. Oh, this could be one of those games. Very quick. 5 homers and 30 RBIs this season. Not an all-star. 0-1 count. Pitch is swung on. 0-2. We got an 0-2 count already. Oh and 2. Oh, 2 count, and that's going to be swung on and fouled out of play. Still 0-2. Just getting started. Bottom of the first, no score. Here comes the pitch, and that's going to be... Did he swing? They're not even going to check. The pitcher was pointing to first. The umpire was just busy giving the ball to the catcher, so that's a ball. So I guess they just said, nope, they ain't doing it. 1-2 count to Verling. Here comes the pitch, and that's going to be a fly ball hit out to center field, and that is going to be an out. No, wrong button. I didn't mean that button. That was wrong. So 2 outs. First batter actually getting a piece of the ball. Fly out. And here comes Torkelson. He's batting .215. Here comes the first pitch. And that ball is popped up. And it's going to be, let's see, right fielder coming in. Oh, he makes the, oh my goodness, what a catch. Oh my goodness. Diving, sprawling catch. Wow. I thought that the first baseman, the second baseman, and the right field were going to crash into each other. But Thomas dove and makes a spectacular catch to end the inning. So no runs, no hits, none left. We're going to the second inning. No score. Wow. That was a beautiful, nice catch. I didn't know what was going to happen. I was thinking, uh-oh, collision. But he dove head first and made the catch. Seen a lot of nice plays since I've been doing this. Excellent fielding on every major league team that I've seen and done. Coming up for the A's will be Helm, Wilson, and Geloff. So here we go. Very cool, very cool, very cool. So we have I have a poll. Like I said, it's whoever. I mean, it's basically saying if the Tigers can sweep this series. So before the fourth inning starts, you check that. We'll also do some scores when that comes available, because I think most of these teams will be after 7 o'clock, so Eastern time. So it's almost that time. So we'll check it, and have some iced tea. All right. All right, getting ready to go again. First pitch from, it's going to be a ground ball, and third baseman, he gets it, throws to first. Quick out. First non-strikeout. Score that. 5-3. And Wilson's batting .268. See, I knew it. He is a star. He's an opener. Suarez is an opener. Somebody's warming up in the bullpen. I didn't see it, but Wilson's up .268. First pitch is a ball. When they said that to me, I said, wait a minute. He finished the last game and started the next game, so there's no way he's a starting pitcher. See? Sometimes you got to think of that. You didn't think. Anyway, 1-0 count. Here comes the pitch. Outside. 1-1, 2-0. A lot of teams are using that. Jacob, 4 home runs and 26 RBIs in 52 games. So, Jacob Wilson. 2-0 count. And that's going to be a strike call, 2-1. So I was going to say, a lot of teams don't have a fifth starter. They don't go to a fifth starter because they want that extra. I guess they want either the extra bullpen work or a bench player. That pitches the ball, 3-1. So you get a lot of that. You definitely get a lot of that in today's game. 3-1 count on Wilson. And their pitch is swung on, and that ball is hit to center field, and it looks like it's playable for yep, it's an out. 2 outs. It's going to bring up Geloff, batting .274. First pitch is going to be a foul. 0-1. GF's got 11 home runs and 29 RBIs in 66 games. Zach Geloff. I said Geloff? I said Zach Geloff. Next pitch is going to be low and inside, 1-1. If you're new here, I'd like to welcome you. Just hit that like button and that subscribe. It's free. And also tell me what team you're rooting for. Next pitch is fouled back. It's 1-2. We got a 2-strike count. One and two. Here comes the pitch. And that's going to be a ground ball. Short. A second baseman gets it, and he throws over to first, and that is the inning. Another 1-2-3 inning by Valdez. So score that. So no runs, no hits, none left, and we're going to the bottom of the second. No score. And it's coming up will be Green, Yu Lee, and Carpenter. And it's going to be a new pitcher because Suarez is coming out. He did his opening. I don't know who's coming in, but definitely going to be somebody else. And after this, no, not this. I'm sorry, not this inning. We'll check some scores. After, I guess I would say, yeah, after the inning might be some scores up. We don't know. Like I said, it's just about starting all these other teams that are starting around 7 Eastern time or 7, something around that time. Not that big of a schedule because it's getaway day on Thursday. Teams are getting ready to travel somewhere else. Still telling me Suarez on the 3D. I only look to see if I only look over there to see if they changed to the picture so I could put it down quick enough. Bing, bang, boom. Well, Green is coming up. They haven't. Still says. No, Suarez is still in there, guys. They fooled me. They had somebody warming up, but Suarez is in there, and Green is batting .292, and he takes a strike, 0-1. He is batting 13 home runs, 45 RBIs, and he's an all-star. Also, congratulations to him also. 0-1 count, and that's a foul ball. It's 0-2. So we have 4 all-stars already, for two for each team. It looked like to me. All we got from the Mets is Juan Soto. What are you gonna do, right? 0-2, and that's a ball in the dirt. 1-2. Still 1-2. Here comes the pitch, and that's low. 2-2. No score. Bottom of the second. 2-2 pitch. That's a foul. Still 2-2. 2-2, and that's going to be swung on and missed. That's a strikeout. Another strikeout. That's his second strikeout, Suarez. It's going to bring up Lee. And that is it for that. That's it. He's coming out. He did his job. So from after pitching last night, doing his job, and then today an inning and a third, he's out. He's coming out of the game. So just gotta wait for a new pitcher to come in. So yeah, not bad. I'd never seen it before. A pitcher starting, ending a game last night, or not ending it because the Detroit won it, but for their team he ended it, and then he came in today. So I've never seen it before. So he did his job, and now somebody else will come in. Hopefully they can do their job. So there you go. Like I said, teams do not wanna, so to me, now, this is just my opinion. To me, it seems that you don't want to bring up another arm that's looking to probably become a major leaguer. He's down in that minor league, and you just don't want to bring somebody up to be a fifth starter. So, unfortunately, that hurts the young. If you're not, what I'm saying, you're down there. You might be down there forever, unless somebody gets hurt. I mean, it's all over the place. The Mets do it. Everybody does it. Get 1 inning or 2 innings in, and then somebody else comes in and change. It's maybe 5 or 6 innings they go. So Jack Perkins is replacing him. Jack Perkins. All right. He's 2-4, 6.75 ERA, a WHIP of 1.45, walks 21, strikeouts 70, and it's going to be Lee, who's back. First pitch to Lee is right shortstop, makes the big play, makes a nice throw and gets them. Score that 6-3. First pitch swinging, brand new pitcher, and to me that's just why first pitch swinging? See what he's got, you know what I'm saying? That's me personally, I don't know. Anyway, Carpenter's up. He's batting .228. First pitch by Perkins, and that's a strike call. Next pitch is going to be a foul back, so we got an 0-2 count already. He's got 13 home runs and 36 RBIs this season in 69 games. Here comes the pitch, and that's outside. 1-2. So 1-2 pitch from Carpenter. No, to Carpenter. I'm sorry, Perkins. And that's foul back. Still 1-2. Ooh. All right. What happened? A little bit of a delay with the catcher, Langoliers. I don't know what happened. Maybe the ear. No. He's got that thing in his equipment. Anyway, here we go. 1-2. Here comes the pitch, and that's going to be fouled again. Still 1-2. Jack Perkins was drafted by the A's in 2022, in the 5th round. 1-2 pitch, and that's going to be a swinging strikeout. So, no runs, no hits, none left. We are going to the top of the 3rd. No score. Coming up will be, for the A's, Thomas, Boley, and Williams against Flamer Valdez. Somebody's names, baby. Come on, tell me who you guys are looking, to win. Tigers or the A's, or you're just hanging out, Let me know. I mean, like I was saying before, both teams, you try to get back to 500, of course. Same, But that wild card, that extra wild card is just staring at them saying, well, we're pretty close. Just got to keep pace. Maybe we can get there. Maybe the trading deadline will do something for them. You know what I'm saying? A lot of teams are like that. So I'm sure once the trading deadline comes, then we'll know who's pretenders, and not, the real thing. I mean, I already know my team is going to be a seller, the Mets. So there's no brainer on that. I could, if you look at my when I do my Met games, you could see it. I tell you. Anyway, it's going to be first pitch to Thomas, who's batting .222. Kobe, 4 home runs, 11 RBIs, and that's a ball, 1-0 from Valdez. Next pitch is going to swing and miss it. It's 1-1. So, yeah, Junior Valles, how you doing? What team are you rooting for? Hey, thanks for the subscribe. I appreciate it. This for you, brother. Oh, I lost it. Don't tell me that my, yeah, of course it took over my, how the Bluetooth decides to take over my phone. Anyway, next pitch is 1-2, but this is for you, buddy. Thank you. I appreciate it. All MVPs. Everybody's MVPs. 2-2 count to Thomas. I'll tell you, Framber's pitching really good here. 2-2 count, and that's going to be a foul. There you go. We got the Tigers. There we go. We got 2 Tigers. There you go. What do you think, guys? Do you think that you're going to be a buyer or a seller at the trading deadline? That's a strikeout, guys. That's another strikeout for Valdez. First out of the inning. That's his fourth strikeout. We got Bolt, 279 batting average. First pitch is a ball outside. Bolt, 3 homers and 15 RBIs in 50 games. Henry Bolt. One no count. We got a up. That might be playable. First baseman going to the. He might. Yep, he gets it. First baseman, foul territory. Makes the catch. 2 gone. Boy, this game might be over. I mean, I might be doing a game faster than an hour over here. Maybe almost close to half an hour. Valdez is just mowing them down, getting quick outs. So I believe that you guys, true Detroit Tiger fans, are not listening to that Scoreboard trade stuff going around, right? I hear it all the time, and that's just too. Oh, that got a little bit of a yeah, that little bit of a oinky on his the catcher. He felt that one. We got a 2-strike count on Williams, who's batting .286. Let's see where it hit him. Oh boy, he got a knee where there's no pad. He got a knee with protection, and then it went right up to his face. You know, this mask. So he got double on that. So I got to give him 2. All right, there you go. He got 2. 0-2 count on Williams. Because that name's been going around, man. Even in my team, they're going around. It's going around saying everybody wants him. That's a foul ball. 0-2. But I'll tell you right now. I mean, because of that wild card, you guys just, you know, hey, you just got to get on a run. Get on a run, and next thing you know, you could be right there. That pitch is swung on, slowly hit the third, picked up, and gets him at first, and that is the inning. Scored out a 5-3 putout. No runs, no hits, none left. We're going to the bottom of the third. No score. We got coming up. Do you guys see? Do I need to put my lights on? Because all of a sudden it's getting dark over here. Oh man, I can't. Well, I need it anyway to see. Hold on. Oh boy. Oh, ow. All right, that's better. So, yeah, coming up for the Tigers, McKinstry, Rogers, and Outman. And I think Perkins will still be in there, so I think he's going to go as long as he can. One of those long relief guys. Yeah. When is that? I think that's. When is the trade deadline, man? July. What's it? July 7th? No, July 17th. I can't remember when the trade deadline is. It's coming up, right? Or is it August? No, it's not August. It's July. It's got to be July. All right. All right, so Perkins is going to be pitching to McKinstry. First pitch to McKinstry, who's first pitch he's swinging, and that's going to be a fly ball right to left field. And he, oh, what a catch! And he hits his knee off the railing. Oh my God, that's a gold MVP gold play, but he's got it. Oh, he hit that hard. He hit that. Oh, he's limping. Oh man, not good. Nice catch, but when he slid, he could see. It ripped his uniform up. It really got him, man. He made a nice catch, but that knee slammed into that. Yeah, the manager and the trainer are running out there, and it looks like somebody's going to have to come in. It's probably going to be, yeah, Geoff really made a nice catch, but oof, right off the knee. Butler's getting warmed up out. He's looking just in case. Butler might be coming in. What a catch. I mean, you got to give it to him. He slid, but when he slid, you know how your momentum takes you, and it went right. Oh, don't show me that. I don't want to see that. Well, they looked at it, and he really, well, he's getting up. Young kid, that's why. I mean, he was hustling to get that ball, and when he got it, bang! Where there's no pad, there's no pad. They're all padded, and he hit that fence. So, we'll see. But nice play. One gone. Very nice catch. Oh, yeah. He rubbed it right off. The lady in the first row like this. She thought he was going to come in after her. That's crazy. Nice catch. Another nice play in this game. I think it's both by the A's right now. Yeah, they both got it. Two nice plays. One by the right fielder and one by the left fielder. But he was holding that knee like, oh no. He was in pain. And he's taken out of the game, guys. Probably precautionary. So that means Butler should be going to left field. Yep, Butler's going in for left field. Wait, no. Butler went to right field and Thomas went to left. So I guess Butler's normally a right fielder. So they switched. So there you go. Yep. The dreaded injury bug starts to hurt people. And it's going to be Rogers batting 160. Perkins is going to get ready to throw. And that's going to be a call strike. 0-1. And pitches inside, 1-1. Both teams have their both ABS challenges. Nobody's using them. He's got 2 home runs and 8 RBIs in 30 games. Jake Rogers. Next pitch is swung on and it fouled off at the plate. 0-2. 0-2. It's actually 1-2. What am I saying? I'm sorry. 1-2 count. And here it comes. And that's going to be a ball. 2-2. Oh. 2-2 to Rogers. Here comes the pitch. And that ball is shot deep. Going back. That's going to be out of here. Home run. Jake Rogers. He puts up his... Oh, come on, what's wrong with my pen? What homer is that? Which one was that? Home run. He crushed that ball. It's 1-0 Detroit now. Yeah, he threw that pitch right where he loved it. Oh, my God. I see more and more pitchers doing that. For some reason, they just... give it right to him. Right in the sweet spot. Yep. It's 1-0. And come back. Yeah, unfortunately, the 3D is ahead of the game. Sometimes it'll be ahead and a back, so I do apologize. So just don't shout anything out, okay? I appreciate it. 3D's got to fix it, MLB. This is the first season we're using it, so 1-1 count on Outman. Batting 157, 3 home runs and 11 RBIs. You can't pause the 3D because it doesn't pause. And that's a strike, 1 and 2. So, yep. Detroit takes a 1-0 lead. Here comes the pitch, and that's going to be a ball, 2 and 2. And the pitch is low, 3 and 2. 3 and 2. Tigers got a 20 and 12 record since June 1st. A.J. Hinch, of course, is the Tigers manager. He's the 6th season. Next pitch is swung on and missed. Strikeout. Second out of the inning, actually. I'm sorry. Second out. First strikeout for Perkins. And it's going to bring up McConaughey. He struck out his first time up. 2 outs here. Next pitch, ball low. Here comes the pitch, and that's inside 2-0. Well, they start the July month 5-1, Detroit. And that's going to be a strike, 2-1. Got a 2-1 count here. Up, 2 and 2. We got 2 and 2 now. 2-2 count. Next pitch is swung on and fouled back. Still 2 and 2. Perkins has already thrown 24 pitches since he came in, and he didn't start the first inning, he started in the second inning. 3 and 2 count we got now. Here comes the pitch, and that's going to be a foul ball. Still 3 and 2. I mean, even in the Central, the Detroit Tigers are 5 games back, so they're really not out of this at all. They got the wild card and this. 3 and 2, and that's going to be foul down the left field line, and he's going to, oh, he caught that. Did he catch it? No. Yes. What a catch by Thomas, who just went over there. I didn't think he caught that. So Thomas makes a play. Wow. So Thomas moved from right field to left field, and he makes a spectacular catch, almost at where the fence is, and that is the inning. Unbelievable. What's going on, man? These guys make some great plays out there. So that was all right. So no 1 run on a home run by Rogers. We're going to the top of the 4th. It's 1-0 Detroit. Now I'm going to check the poll to see what's going on with that. see if the Tigers could sweep. Let's see what you guys said. Okay, let's look. I appreciate it. We got 16 votes. Yes, 81%, and no, 19%. So here we go. So right now, the Tiger fans who voted winning that poll, we'll check it again before the 7th inning. And we'll check it again, and then let's just see what's up with the scoreboard. Should be something going on now, right? Game should be already started. All right, here we go. Well, Brewers and Cardinals are just about getting underway. Okay, bottom of the third, Mariners at Marlins, and the Marlins are red hot. 1-2, 2-1 Marlins, 2-1 Marlins, 2-1, yeah. Phillies and Reds, bottom of second, no score. And that's it right now. See, really, basically, not that much games going on tonight. And Valdez is in there still, of course, and he's going to be pitching to the top of the lineup, Grauer, who struck out his first time up. That ball is foul down the left field line. 0-1. Outside, 1-1. It's a 1-1 count, and that pitch is low, 2-1. Next pitch is a foul again. It's actually 2-2 now. Nice play there. 2-2 count. Hey, thank you for the subscribe. Appreciate it. This is for you. Thank you. 2-2 pitch. You guys are awesome. Let me just know what your team you like. Who you rooting for? 2-2 right now. That's high. 3-2. You keep showing that nice play out there. We got a 3-2 count, and it's going to be a swinging strikeout, another strikeout, and the second time that Kudrow struck out. That's how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 strikeouts for Valdez already. 5 strikeouts for Valdez. He's going to bring up Kurtz. He struck out his first time up. He takes a swinging. He misses one, 0-1. Next pitch is swung on and fouled back. We got an 0-2 count. 0-2. Kid's got a lot of power. 0-2. And he's ground balls to third base, picked up and thrown to first. 2 down. Score at 5-3. 2 outs. And it's going to be Shea Langoliers who struck out his first time up. Valdez has thrown 45 pitches in the fourth. Oh, he hit him with the pitch. Oh, he was going so well. His first base runner is hit by a pitch. And I was saying this afternoon, there hasn't been a game that I haven't done, and I've done a lot of games this year, that there's not been a hit by pitch. In fact, this afternoon's game, Ventos of the Mets broke his wrist. So, got hit. Actually, they hit him in the wrist. They threw it, inside. Pitchers have to throw inside, but sometimes they are wild inside. Anyway, got a man on first. First pitch is a ball to Heim. Is it Heim? Yeah, Jonah Heim. Grounded out to second his first time up. So yeah, you got to watch out, man. These pitchers got to go inside, but sometimes they just are too wild inside, and what happens to people, They were out for I don't know. It was sprained or whatever. What did they say? It was broken. I don't know what they said. Anyway, we got a 2-0 count. Pitch is low, 3-0. And then another thing is that hit by pitch might throw him off his game. Valdez was pitching good here, and now he's got a 3-0 count. You know what I'm saying? Here comes the pitch, and that's going to be a strike call, because that's one of those, Hey, listen, you're not getting on by. If it's a close pitch, you're going to get called on that. And I think it was well, it might have missed it a little bit, really, but it gave it a strike. 3-1 count, and that's going to be a strike also, and they're going to challenge that. He's going to challenge it. They called that a strike, and it's going to be a strike. So the Oakland, I said Oakland. Here we go. The A's, I knew I was going to say it. The A's are down to one challenge of ABS challenge left. So 3-2 count. And here comes the pitch. And then he swings and strikes out. And Valdez, another strikeout. So no runs, no hits, one left. Going to the bottom of the fourth, it's 1-0. 1-0 Tigers. All right, so we got that. Oh, dropped one of my sheets. Oh, that's great. Went under my chair. Oh, no. Hold on. Malfunction. Okay. Oh, my God. Anyway, coming up for the Tigers, Verling, Torkelson, and Green. Probably still Perkins. I don't know, but we'll see. Now, let's check. Did we check the scores already? Yeah, we did. I'm sorry. All right. Well, we'll just hang out for a little bit. Oh, Trip. I didn't know you. What's your team, Trip? Are you a A's fan or a Detroit fan? I'm going to say it's the. I'm going to say when you say you need to go on board, I think you're saying the A's, because I know that Detroit scored off. They got on the board, unless you want more runs. I don't know. Just let me know what team you like. I don't know. The other junior and basketball, they said the Tigers, so I know that. And whoever else, I got 27 people here. I know that you guys can talk. Don't be afraid. Tell me who you are. Tell me what team you like. And if you haven't hit the likes button, please do that. And it's just subscribe, and it's free. So, Anyway, here comes Perkins is still in the game, and it's Verling. He's 0 for 1, and he takes a ball. He flew out his first time up, so Here comes the pitch. Second pitch, and that's going to be swung on and missed. It's 1-1. One count, and that's inside. 2-1. Here comes the pitch, and that's going to be a fly ball. That's going to be hit to Butler in right field, and that is the first out. One gone. Butler's first catch coming into the game. All right. Torkelson up. He flew out his first time, but it was a spectacular play out there. And that's a strike swinging 0-1. And of course, that was not Butler. That was Thomas. They switched sides. So he's made two good plays out there, Thomas, in both sides of the field. That's 0-2 count on Torkelson. The game, I mean, what, Alex, do you mean the full game? The both teams or one team? I think it's not done at 1-0. I think it's going to be more than probably 3 and 4 runs. So that's me. You know? I mean, Valdez is pitching great, but they got, this is their second pitcher because they had an opener, the Oakland. I mean, I did it again. Listen, I got to introduce my buddy here, and everybody knows him. It's Woody. If I make a mistake, he's going to laugh it out, so he's going to make me correct it. I said Oakland again, and I'm sorry. It's the A's. Can I say Vegas? I'm not sure. I mean, Anyway, it's a 3-2 count on Torkelson. Yeah, I don't think this game is going to be done 1-0. I don't think. So, if I answered it for you, I hope I answered it for you. But me personally, I don't think it's going to be 1-0. So yeah, I would say you said 3.5, right? So I say 4. 3 more runs. Boom, you got it. Torkelson, and he swings, and it's going to be popped up and out of play. It's just to let you know, when I do games, for some strange reason, like I did the game last night for Baltimore and the Cubs, 9 home runs went out of the ballpark. So, and then when I did the Met game today, was it 3? It's something. And this game, I got a home run already. So, I'm saying 1-0 is not going to do it. Pitch is swung on, and that ball is going to be hit all the way to left, and Thomas at the warning track makes the catch. He hit it as far as he can go, and unfortunately, it's at the warning track. 2 outs, and Riley Green is coming up. He's 0 for 1 with a strikeout. Hey, thanks for the subscribe. I do appreciate it. This is for you. If I can find it. Thank you, guys. So Riley Green, pitch to Riley Green is fouled back. 0-1. Yeah, hey, congrats. Justin Verlander was announced that he's going to retire at the end of the season. I mean, what a career. What a career. Come on. Got to give him that. Look, I got to give him that too, man. He's an MVP also. Everybody gets it. But I think he's supposed to be going to the All-Star game. I don't think he's going. I can't remember what they said. He's one of those mentioned Anyway, I'll get it right. It's a 2-1 count to Green. So 2-1. Here comes the pitch, and that's gonna be a ground ball to third and over to first, and he gets him, and that ends the inning. So that's a 5-3 putout. And of course, after I say, yeah, no problem, it's gonna be 4 runs. It's a quick inning. I'm telling you, it's only what it's only going to the 5th inning. A lot of things happen around the 5th. If the game starts slowing down for me, it seems like 5th, 6th, 7th inning. People start wailing out a 10. Like the Mets today did 5 runs. The last night they did 5 runs in an inning. So I still believe this game is not done at 1-0. So unless they want to, unless somebody's not letting me, I don't know. I'm telling you right now, I don't think it's done at that. But anyway, coming up will be in the top of the 5th. Wilson. Well, Geoff's not on. He's out of the game, so Geoff is out of the game. It's Butler. Should be Butler. And then Thomas. So Geoff was out again. Okay, we got it. And Valdez is doing something that, not going to say. So, all right. We will find out. Just making sure I get all this right here. All right. Yes. Looking good. What was I going to say? Wilson. Yeah, Wilson's coming up, right? Wilson is 0 for 1. First pitch is swung on, and that's a base hit up the middle. Not middle, past the shortstop. There goes that. So I can say it now, right? So there goes the no-hitter, and there goes the no-hitter, because the perfect game was done already with the hit by pitch. Anyway, first hit for the A's. It's going to bring up Butler for the first time. He's batting .201. I thought I would have to wait like forever, like I did for the Yakamoto game that I did with the Dodgers, till the 9th inning, and then he blew. Then he gave it up. But anyway, it's done, and Butler's up. He's got a 1-1 count. Detroit trying to sweep, and the Athletics trying to salvage the 3rd game. Pitches ball, 2-1. And he throws the first, and that's 1 disengagement. You get 2 disengagement. Now somebody's telling me that I heard that if it's a 3rd disengagement, there's no disengagement, they call it a balk, so you get the base. I just thought you just get the base, but they call it a balk, so they're going to change it to balk now. Either way, you're getting a base. Oh, he gets hit by the pitch, but it's a slow curve ball. And he got hit by the pitch. And there you go. 2 men on base. That's his second hit by the pitch. But it wasn't a, it's a curveball. It's better if you got hit by that curveball. And he tried to push it away, like, get away from me with the ball. They do check him out. So the they came out, checked him out. He's on first. I don't know why they checked him, but anyway, they checked him. So we got runners on first and second. There is no outs, and it's going to bring up Thomas, who struck out his first time up. So, Alex, this might be your time right now. That's a ball outside. Valdez looks a little bit shaky. And they're coming out to talk to him, and he almost threw that ball. He's lucky he didn't throw it because Valdez turned around, and the catcher was about to throw it in his back, but he didn't throw it. So, wouldn't that be something? Knock him right out in the back. I'm like, what happened here? They're talking right now. So, I think he's a little shaky because he gave up. I think he was in the back of his mind. He had a no-hitter going. So, now he's got to get himself right. So 1-0 count to Thomas. Here comes the pitch, and he swings at it, and that's going to go to right field, going back to the right field, and he's going to be at the warning track, makes the catch, and tagging up to go to third. So they get the out. They move the runner over. First and third, 1 out. So it's like a sack. Gets the runner over. It's going to bring up Bolt. He's 0 for 1. Popped out, fouled out, or whatever. Butler's got speed, so I don't know if they're going to throw through if he runs. Pitches swung on and missed. 0-1. So we got to get a little bit of this, even though, you know. Henry Bolt pitches low, 1-1. Let's see what Valdez has thrown already. How many pitches? 61 pitches, top of the 5th. Valdez is thrown. He throws back to first. So that goes back to 1 disengagement. Because there's a different batter coming up, so. All right. 1-1. Next pitch is swung on, and that's going to be a ground ball to first. He throws to second. They hit 1. He bounced it to first. He's safe. So a run's going to score. They're going to get the out, but the run is safe at first. This game is now tied at 1. So fielder's choice, really. RBI for Bolt. Bolt just was too fast for that. Plus, Torkelson gets it back, and it's bounced. So when he bounced it, he was going to be safe anyway. So anyway, 1-1 tie, and Williams is up. And Williams is 0 for 1 with a ground out. Yeah, he beat that. Definitely would have beat that. 1-0 count. Next pitch is outside, 2-0. See that? It threw him off his game, and then he hit the batter, and that's what's going on now. I think his name is Alika Williams. Alika. 2-0 count to Alika Williams. And he throws to first, and that's, again, it's 1 disengagement because it's another batter. Another runner. I'm sorry. Yeah, another batter. And then I was right. Yeah. 2-0 count. Here comes the pitch, and that's going to be fouled back. 2-1. Yeah, I figured this game wasn't going to end no 1-0. Two and 1 count to Williams. Pitches, strike call, 2-2. 2-2. Here comes the pitch. Ground ball. Third base. He gets it and throws to first, and that will end the inning. But the A's score it, tie it up, make it 1-1. Make that that was a 5-3. Yep, 1-1 going to the bottom of the fifth. So that was actually 1 hit, 1 run, and 1 hit, 1 run, and 1 left on. Coming up for the Tigers, Yu Lee, Carpenter, and McKinstry. I'm not sure if Perkins might be still in there. Who knows? Let's check some scores. Well, we got the Brewers and the Cardinals, bottom of the first, no score. Angels at Rangers, warm up, getting ready. Marlins still beating the Mariners 2-1, bottom of the fourth. Phillies and Reds in Cincinnati, bottom of the fourth, no score. And that's it for now. There you go. All right. Yep. Definitely going to be more scoring in this game, I'll tell you right now. Perkins. I think he's still going to be in there. I didn't see anybody warming up. Whew. Just around the corner, All-Star game. Okay, he's still in there, Perkins. First pitch to Lee is a called strike. Ow. Oh, that's my wife. Just always checking. Ground out in the second. So it's 0-2 now. I didn't know it was 0-2 already. That was quick. 0-2 pitch from Perkins. What's going on with this thing? And that's going to be a ball, 1-2. One-two pitch from Perkins to Lee. And that's going to be swung on and fouled back. Let me just answer her. Okay, 1-2 pitch. It's going to be ball, 2-2. Two-two pitch, and that's going to be a fly ball, and that's going to be center fielder. Oh my God, what is going on here with these catches? A beautiful dive and catch by the center fielder. Unbelievable. Bolt makes a diving catch. Saves like a double, maybe even a triple. Unbelievable. What's going on with, you know what? Oakland's made 4 outstanding catches in the outfield. Wow. And it's going to bring up Carpenter, who's 0 for 1 with a strikeout. And that pitch is a ball. I'm just trying to tell my wife here. And the next pitch is going to be a foul, 1-1. It's 1-1 count. And that's a ball, 2-1. Two and one count. Perkins has thrown 52 pitches since he's been in the game. So like I said, he's definitely going to go longer. That's what his job is. And that's a ball, 3-1. That's how it usually goes, you know. They put an opener in, and then the next guy goes as long as they want him to go. Three one count, and he's going to be walking them. That's a walk. First walk given up. And it's going to bring up McKinstry, who was robbed on a beautiful play in the outfield. That's where the injury happened, actually. Well, it was a foul put out, really, but beautiful play. First pitch is outside, 0-1. Yeah, the foul out. That's what took out the other guy. I just want to get this over with here. All right. That's it. Now I'm back because she was checking in with me on her break. All right, 2-0 count. Runner on first. Here comes the pitch, and that's going to be a ball, 3-0. In danger of walking another batter. Maybe he's getting tired. Don't know. I don't know. But all of a sudden, 3-0. Next pitch is a called strike, 3-1. Three-one pitch is swung on and fouled back. We got a 3-2 count. Warming up with the A's bullpen is Luis Medina, his right-handed pitcher, warming up. Three-two pitch coming, and he just put it deep. He's going deep, Butler, and that's going to be gone off the wall. Oh no, it's off the. Is it gone? Is it a home run? They call that a home run, right? What do they call it? Is that a home run? Because they're not saying one word to me. I think they let him have a home run. Okay, it's a home run, guys. It's now 3-1 on McKinstry's fourth home run. It went 399 feet. It went off the back wall over the. I think it went over the line over there. I saw it. Let's see. The yellow line. Oh, yeah, that hit way up the top there. So it's now 3-1, like I said, and now the pitching coach comes out to talk to Perkins. So just like that, Detroit takes a 3-1 lead now. And Alex, I think you got your what you wanted there. You're over 3.5. So congratulations to Alex right there. There you go, buddy. I told you, I don't think there's going to be no 1-0 game. Anyway, here comes Rogers, who hit a home run. His first time up. And run scored. And that's a pitch outside for a ball. See, when you get me, I get to call. I seem to call a lot of home runs. That one I couldn't really call well because I didn't know if it went out. But that is the second home run by Detroit today. Ball is low. 2-1. Hey. Woo. I told you the game slows down in the 5th inning. 2-1. Here comes a pitch, and that's going to be a call strike. 2-2. Bottom of the 5th, 1 out. 2-2 count. Here comes a pitch, and that's low. 3-2. Yeah, I think Perkins is done. That's why the pitching coach came out to stall. And I think this might be his last batter either way. I mean, he's thrown 66 pitches, but still might be out of gas. That's a foul ball, still 3-2. Some teams overwork, they overwork their relief pitchers, so he might be overworked. I don't know. Anyway, 3-2. Yeah, ball 4. I think he's done. That was another walk in this inning. Second walk of the inning. Here comes the manager. He's being taken out. There you go. Sometimes you just know. Pitching change is coming up. New pitchers coming in. Medina. Funky Cole Medina. I'm not sure if anybody remembers that thing, but I know, Woody. Yeah. Anyway, Medina is going to be the third pitcher for the A's. And Outman's going to be the batter when they come back. It could break down just like that. You know what I'm saying? Breaks down. Let me check. I don't know if there's any scores going on here. I think let's see if there's anything happening. Brewers take a 2-0 lead over the Cardinals. No score. Angels at Rangers, top of the 1st. Marlins now lead 6-2 over the Mariners, top of the 5th. Got to watch out for those Marlins. Phillies and Reds, no score, bottom of the 5th. And we're back to the game. Yeah, those Marlins, man. They may give the Phillies and Braves a run. Never know. Ottman is 0 for 1 with a strikeout. Medina, Lewis, 1 for 1 record, 3.86 ERA. WHIP is 1.54, 22 walks to 48 strikeouts. Opponents are 260. And this is his 29. He's been in 29 games this year. And there's a man on first, and Ottman is up. 1 out. And that's a strike call. Oh, 1 count. Next pitch is up high. 1-1. I see a lot of empty seats in Detroit. Behind the plate, at least. I'm sure those are expensive seats. That's, but still. 1-1 count, and that's swung on and missed. We got a 1-2 count. Oh, what happened? One and two. Here comes the pitch, and that's strike swinging. First strikeout for Medina. Ottman's second time he struck out. And it's going to bring up, why do I always get the name wrong? McConaughey. He's 0 for 2. Oy. 2 strike. McConaughey is a ground ball, actually fly ball, and that's going to be playable in left field. And that's the third out. But, so we put that. But Detroit, on a 2-run home run by McKinstry, take a 3-1 lead. So hold on a second here. So they only got one hit with 2 runs. 2 runs, 1 hit, and they left no one. Yeah, they left 1 on base. Going to the top of the 6th, right? Top of the 6th. Here we go. Coming up for the A's, Kurta, I don't know his name, Kuroda, Kurtz, and Langoliers, and Framber Valdez is still pitching. So, ooh. I wonder what's going on with that. Is that being seen right? It keeps moving. Yeah, I don't want that. I want that scene up here. How come that's not coming? Get down there. There we go. Sorry about that, guys. I didn't know my screen wasn't saying the score. Anyway, yeah, I mean, how much longer can Valdez go, right? He's making it to the 6th inning, which a lot of managers love to see that, and pitching coaches. Saves their bullpen, you know, for the next series. But Kuroda, oh boy, Garora is 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts. Bet you can't say that twice. Athletics, 1 run, 1 hit. Tigers, 3 runs, 2 hits. Top for the 6th. First pitch is swung on. That's hit picked off by the third baseman, and he throws him out. 1 gone. Quick out there. 5-3 put out. It's going to bring up Kurtz. 0 for 2. First pitch. That's going to be called strike. 0-1. He struck out and grounded out. Next pitch is low. We got a 1-1 count. Here comes the next pitch, and that's a ground ball. Slowly hits to Valdez. He flips it over to first, and that's going to be 2 gone. Score that 1-3. 2 quick ones here. And Langoliers is coming up. Langanares is 0 for 1. He got struck out, but he got hit by a pitch. Valdez, 71 pitches. So I would say if they want him to go another inning, he probably can go 7. That's up there. And that's pitches swung on. That's going to be a base hit past the shortstop. And when I say these things, something that be laughing. Single. Yep. And it's going to bring up Haim. He's 0 for 2. First pitch is another shot past the second baseman for a base hit. That's 2 men on base. First and second. They got something going here. I don't play favorites. These are not my teams. I just do the games. And it's no stress for me because, my team makes me stressed out. Anyway, next pitch is a strike call, and that's Wilson, who's 1 for 2. Wilson singled last time up, and a run scored. The A's are threatening with 2 outs in the top of the 6th, trail 3-1. Pitches, strike call. 0-2. We got an 0-2 here. Valdez looking to stop it. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. 0-2 count. Pitch from Valdez, and he's swinging, and he misses, and he strikes him out to end the inning. The threat is over. So no runs, 2 hits, 2 left on. Going to the bottom of the 6th, Detroit 3, the A's 1. They had a good chance right there, but Valdez kicking in those strikes again. Strikeouts. Let's see what he's got. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 7 strikeouts for Valdez. Giving up 3 hits, and he hit 2 batters. And the 1 run, of course. Coming up in the bottom of the 6th for Detroit, Verling, Torkelson, and Green. It's probably still going to be Medina. We'll see. Ooh, yeah. Close. I would say this game is, close. But like I said, Valdez pitching a great game. And I think he might be, who knows? He might go 7. Or they may just put him in the 7th. And if he gives up a hit or anything, take him out. So. Like I said, Detroit looking to sweep this series, and the A's trying to save face by at least get the last game in the series. No team ever wants to get swept. Looks like it's Medina. Medina's still in there. And Verling, he is 0 for 2 with 2 flyouts. The first pitch to him is a strike call. Next pitch is low for a ball. 1-1. 1-1 count. Here comes the pitch, and that's going to be a base hit. Center fielder picks it up, and that's going to be a man on first. First hit for Verling. Here comes Torkelson, who flew out twice. Detroit's got something brewing here. Here comes the pitch, and that's going to be a strike call. 0-1. Beep, bop, oop. Next pitch is outside. 1-1. Next pitch is swung on, and that's a ground ball to short. Flipped over to second. Did they get the force? Yes, they did. They got the force play. Fielder's choice, force play. That's going to be a 6-. They try to. They were going to check it. I said no. So 6-4 put out. Runner on first. And Green's going to come up with a 0-2. For 2, and here comes the first pitch, and that's going to be fly ball, actually right to the left fielder. Thomas makes the catch, and runner goes back to first. That's 2 outs. No, he definitely was out. I thought that the Detroit was going to challenge that, but the force play, but they said no. But he definitely was out. Comes Lee. Lee's first pitch swung on and fouled back. He's 0-2. Grounded out and lined out, and that pitch was a foul, so it's 0-1. Next pitch is a ball. It's 1-1. Medina trying to keep this game close. 1-1 count. Runner on first. Pitch is actually a strike call. 1-2. After this inning, we're going to check that pole. And that ground ball slowly in front to the catcher. Langoliers throws to first. Completes the play. And that retires the side. So no runs, 1 hit, 1 left. We are going to the 7th inning. It's 3-1 Detroit. And we'll check that as soon as I get this done here. So 2-3 put out. Okay, so coming up for the who's coming up? Oh no, I messed up. Hold on. Wait. Yeah, 7th inning. What am I talking about? I was right. Detroit, not up. Coming up for the A's will be Butler, Thomas, and Bolt. And let's check that poll because the Tiger fans were winning, and it's still Tigers right now. So let's see what's going on. Any more votes? 27 votes. I thank you guys for all the votes. Yes, 81%, and no, 19%. So far, the Tigers, who voted 81%, are winning it. But we still have one more, and we still have 3 more innings to go. So at the end of the game, we'll check to see who really gets it. There we go. I'd like to thank everybody who's here. I do appreciate it. Just let me know, like I said, what team you're, rooting for. Just want to make sure. Valdez should be still in the game, I believe. So after tonight, just 3 more games to the All-Star break. And it's Butler. Butler got hit by the pitch his first time up, and Valdez is still in the game, and that is a ball, 1-0. And that ground ball, actually, a foul ball, not ground ball, foul ball. 1-1. One count, and that's swinging strike 1-2. One and two pitch. He's going to throw his 80th pitch. I mean, really, seriously, he can go like 8 if they wanted him to. He's actually pitching what almost every manager and every pitching coach would love to see their starting pitchers go 8 or 7 innings. He's got a 1-2 count, and he's going to be a ball low, 2-2. So, believe me, that saves your bullpen so much. 2-2. And that's going to be a strike amount. Swinging. Another strikeout. I believe that's his 8th strikeout. I lost count. Yeah, Butler came in for the injury to Geoff. He made a great play in foul territory, but he banged up his knee. Came out for probably precautionary reasons. So there hasn't got no word on that yet. And that's a ball, 1-0 to Thomas, who is 0-2. 0 for 2, I mean. Made some great plays in the outfield, but 0 for 2 at the plate. Next pitch is swung on and wait. Well, they didn't have to check it. The umpire said swing. 1-1. Strikeout and fly out for him. 1-1 count. Ground ball past Valdez, but the second baseman gets it, and he throws to first and gets the out. He was playing him perfect. He was right there by the bag. So when he went over the head of Valdez, he got the easy out. Score that 4-3. Here comes Bolt. Fielder's choice. RBI. And fly out. Could be his last inning. 84 pitches. Who knows? First pitch is a strike call. In the bullpen, as I was speaking, Kyle Finnegan is warming up for Detroit. So this is it for him. They had enough. They liked it. So if he gets through this, he's got 7 innings. Next pitch is swung on and missed. And why not go out with a strikeout, right? 0-2. In there, in the A's bullpen is Hogan Harris, a left-handed pitcher. So another pitcher is going to come in for the A's. That'll be their fourth, as opposed to that's going to be a swinging strikeout, and he's going to finish the evening with I think 9 strikeouts and pitching 7 innings. So no runs, no hits, none left. We're going to the bottom of the 7th. Detroit 3, A's 1. So what I think it was 8. Maybe not. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9. 9 strikeouts for Valdez. Excellent game. And now the bullpen's got to hold it. But coming up for the for Detroit is Carpenter, McKinstry, and Rogers against a new pitcher, like I said. Oh boy, it's a good one. And just think, I spin the wheel that I have on me. I spin the wheel, I put the games that were coming up, and I got this. Great game. I love these type of games. Maybe you can see the spinning wheel. Nope. Yeah. Anyway. Remember, I do the Major League Baseball on Saturdays afternoon, so I'll have a game for after tomorrow's Met game. I'll have it up for Saturday's game, and you want to join me? So I don't want to be stressed out by the Mets. That's why I do that. So it's like when you go to a psychiatrist. I'm not saying everybody goes there, but if you did, you sit on the couch and you say all the all the stuff that what's going on. Well, it's just like when the Mets get me stressed out, I say I'm not doing the game. Like I didn't do the game. I did the game on Tuesday, right? The Mets lost 16-12. I said, I'm not doing the game. I'm not doing the next game. So the Mets decided to win 6-2. And then I said, oh, well, I'm doing the next game because I'll do the rubber game today. And I did. And the Mets won the series for the first time since June 14th. Now, you heard it. June 14th, they haven't won a series. And that was when they beat the Braves. Anyway, a pinch hitter, Valencia is in, and Harris is in. And that's going to be a foul ball. So Valencia is pinch hitting for Carpenter. And Hogan Harris is 3-0, 43 games, 3.38, whip of 155, 26 walks, 52 strikeouts, and opponents are 235. And so 0-1 count for Valencia, and that's 1-1. So Valencia is in now for Carpenter. So, yeah. So, stress, you don't need it. Especially this year with this team, my team. Anyway, that's a ball, 2-1. But I enjoy it. I enjoy it because no stress. Have a good time, good people. I get to meet, people from, who love Detroit. Or I haven't seen an A's. Oh, I did see an A's guy. Yeah, so there you go. And that pitcher swung on, and that's belted. Center fielder going back, and he missed. Oh, he got crushed against. It's a home run. I was watching the guy. He belted that pitch, and then the outfielder ran right into that. Oh boy, hope he's okay. Hope he's all right. But that's a home run for Valencia. His major league debut, first major league hit, and I got to call it, and he hits a home run. Oh my goodness. Look at that. Unbelievable. Everybody's going nuts. Congratulations. First major league hit and RBI, and I got to call it. And it's now 4-1 Detroit, and I hope the center fielder's okay because he ran, bam, right into that wall. He's all right. I guess he's fine because McKinstry is up. He's 1 for 2. Oh, my goodness. McKinstry, he has 1 for 2, a home run, 2 RBIs, and a run scored. And he's got a 1-1 pitch, and that's 0-2 count from Harris. Wow, do you believe that? That's not just my first ever major league call for this year for a rookie. Of course, I'm a Met fan, so I did both Binge and both A.J. Ewing. But I didn't even know this guy was going to be his first at bat until they hit the home run. But I was watching the center fielder go back. I'm saying he's going to run out of room, and bang, he crashed right into that. I mean, his face, boom. Anyway, that's a fly ball. Left fielder going over, and that's going to be foul. I thought Thomas was going to jump and make another spectacular catch, but it bounced into the stands. But Bolt, he didn't even bother. Oh man, he smashed it. The face is on the, his face imprint is on there. Imprint is on the green area of the. He's going nuts. Good for him. Anyway, it's 1-2 count to McKinstry, and he's swinging and fouls it off again. Still 1-2. Crazy, right? I'm sure you Detroit fans knew that Valencia is first at bat, right? Because I had no clue. Next pitch is a ball, 2-2. They're still hugging him. 2-2 count. And that's going to be a strikeout swinging. First strikeout for Harris. Is it Harris, right? Yeah. One gone. No, that was McKinstry struck out. Yeah. Harris was the pitcher. That's right. Okay. That's their fourth pitcher. All right. It's going to bring up Rogers, who is 1 for 1 with the home run and a walk and 2 RBIs and a run scored. And that pitch is a ball, 1-0. I tell you, man. I don't know what it is, because when I do games, home runs are hit. Like I said, 9 last night. Soto hit one today. Somebody else hit one. I can't remember, but there was a couple of home runs today. And then now there's more home runs in this game. And it's all Detroit really hitting the home runs. There's 1, 2, 3. Right, 3? And that pitch is a ball, 3-0. Right, 3. There's another one. Wait, hold on. Yeah, this is Detroit. It's a 3-0 count. Here comes the pitch. And that's going to be a ball inside, and he's going to walk him. I'm walking here. And it's going to bring back Outman. He's 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts. Yeah, I just get the. Oh, that's right. First time ever. As I was, this is my first year doing the scoreboard and all that stuff. It's awesome. I do appreciate everybody. And, it was the first time ever. And I've been trying to do it, trying to get Pete Alonso. I wanted to call it when he was a Met, but I was never doing this. So I finally last night got to call his home run. And of course I called 8 other home runs last night. But then I called an ex-Met Conforto, so I got to get 2 ex-Mets home runs. I'm like, what? What's going on here? So, really cool. No stress when you do other games, trust me. And this game is exciting. And that was really cool that I get to call Valencia's first ever hit and RBI and home run. So that's pretty cool. They called Athletics challenged it, and it's a strike. So it's a 2-1 count. Detroit Not Detroit. Athletics have 1 challenge left, and Detroit have 2 still. And that is a strike. It's 2-2 on Ottman. I mean, wonder how the kid feels in the dugout. He can't sit still. He's got overjoyed over there. That pitch is swung on, and the left fielder's going back, and he makes the catch. And the runner goes back to first. Two outs. McConaughey is coming up. He's 0 for 3. First pitch from Harris. And that's ball inside. Yeah. Strikeout, foul out, and fly out. Next pitch is swung down, and it's going past the base hit. Butler gets it, and he fires it over. So it's a 1st and 3rd for Detroit. Single by McConaughey, and Butler goes to 3rd. Nearly decapitated, what's his name? Rogers. He had a duck, and pitching coach is on the mound right now. So right now, I mean, it's definitely the Athletics do not need to be giving up any more runs. So it's 4-1, and the Detroit are threatening again, and it's going to come up as Verling. He's 1 for 3. He singled his last time up. Oh my goodness. Here comes the pitch from Harris. And that's upstairs for a ball. 1-0. One-0 count. Pitch. Strike call. 1-1. Next pitch is fouled back. We got a 1-2 count. 1-2. One-two count, and that's up high. 2-2. Harris has thrown 28 pitches since he came in this inning. Next pitch is going to be a swinging strikeout. And that retires the side. But Valencia gets his first Major League home run, and it's now 4-1 going to the 8th inning. So let's see, we got one hit, just one hit, one run, and one left on, I believe. Two left on, I'm sorry, two left on. And going to the 8th inning now. Coming up for the A's will be the top, nope. Williams, Kuroda, and Kurtz. There you go. Now, Valdez is probably coming out, so probably a new pitcher. Let's go to the scoreboard. Let's see what's going on. Brewers 6, Cardinals nothing. Top of the 4th. Jake Bauers, 3-run home run. That's his 17th. I believe he's an all-star. Angels at the Rangers in Texas 2. Angels nothing. Bottom of the 2nd. And guess what I get to say? Brandon Nimmo. Solo home run. Another ex-Met. And every time I do, I say, shake my head. What it could have been for the Mets. And is there any other game on? Okay, the Marlins still winning 6-2, middle of the 7th. Over the Mariners. Phillies 1-0 over the Reds, top of the 8th. Let's see if the big guy hit or something. Because they would have told me if the big guy hit something, right? The Schwarber. No, they didn't get a home run. Okay. And that's it right now. That is it. So I think Valdez will be coming out. I think. But you never know. Yeah, it looks like Valdez has come out. Let's see. I could be wrong, guys. I don't know. Does that look like him? They showed it far away. I'm trying to wait. I can't see. Come on. Nope. Kyle Finnegan is in. 39 games, 2-0, 2.18 ERA, whip of 1.50, 25 walks, 31 Ks, and opponents are 250 against him. So Finnegan will be the second pitcher. And that ball is past the third baseman, and that's going to be a base hit. Just like that. Oops. Oops. Base hit. And that was that Williams? Or was that a pinch hitter? Who was that? Who was that masked man? Was that McNeil? Oh my God, it was McNeil. Ex-Met just got a base hit and I didn't even know it. Wow. So McNeil got a base hit. And it's going to be Joshua Crota Grauer 0 for 3, 2 strikeouts and a ground out. So McNeil pinch hit for Williams, singles. And the first pitch is a strike, and the second one is a ball, 1-1. God, that was so fast, I didn't even know who that was. 1-1 count. Here comes the pitch, and that's a swinging strike. We got a 1-2 count. Oh, you don't want to see that. Why do they want to tell you that? 9 losses when leading after 7 innings. The Tigers? Oh, boy. That ground ball to third. Over to second for 1. Back to first. Double play. He right into a double play. So that was a 5-4-3 double play. That just killed that little rally they had there. 2 outs. But why did they put that? They've lost 9 games when they were winning in the 8th. Kurtz is up. He's 0 for 3. One and 0 count. Here comes the pitch, and he's swinging and misses. 1-1. Strikeout and 2 ground outs. Wonder if he's going to be in the home run derby. Probably is. 1-1 count, and that's a ball. 2-1. In the bullpen for the A's, warming up is Mark Leiter Jr. Right-handed pitcher. Not to brag or nothing, but I met Al Leiter because I used to live down the shore in Jersey, and my son played for the where he grew up, Al Leiter, and my son was born there, and he got to when the ribbon cutting for the Al Leiter Stadium, got to meet him. I got an autograph. It was pretty cool. Nice guy, and he just struck out, Kurtz, as I was saying the story. All right. Well, anyway, just this my little story that Al Leiter grew up in, Jersey, down the shore. And that strikeout, and that ends the inning. So no runs, no hits, none left. Going to the bottom of the eighth, 4-1 Detroit. Yeah, that was pretty cool. But that's Mark Leiter's son, I believe that was coming in, or Mark Leiter, not Al's. Anyway, coming up for the A's. No, I'm sorry, not the A's. What am I doing? Detroit will be Verling, Torkelson, and Green. Right? Did I mess that up? No. I think the 3D is way behind now. Okay, that's better for me. It happens sometimes. I told you. I don't know why. It comes during the game, it starts to go in our favor. But when it starts, it's never in our favor. Yeah, I think he's coming in. Mark Leiter Jr., he's coming in the game. I think Harris is out. So that's going to be their fifth pitcher, the A's. Yep. All right. It's going to be Torkelson, and he hits it to short, and it's going to go right over the first, and that is one gone. And the new pitcher is Leiter Jr. He's got a 0-1 record, 4.70 ERA, whip of 1.34, 10 walks, 33 strikeouts, and a 265 OPP. I think that was my pen cap that hit me. I was like, who did that? And Jeff McNeil is in defensive replacement on second base now. So we got the one out. And it's going to be, who's up? Green is up. Green is 0 for 3. First pitch is a strike, and the next pitch is a ball. We got a 1-1 count. Strikeout, ground out, and fly out. Next pitch is ball. Backstop. 2-1. I dropped my pen cap. See if that kid gets up again, and if they get somebody on base. Pitch is strike call, 2-2. It would have to be, oh no, what am I doing? And that's going to be a strikeout. First strikeout for Leiter. And it's going to be Lee coming up. And if Lee gets on, Valencia will be getting a second at bat in the major leagues. If not, he'll have to probably wait. Unless they come back, the A's, in the ninth. That pitch is a strike call. Lee is 0 for 3. 2 ground outs and a line out. Leiter Jr. just trying to keep it where it is. That ball is fouled off. It's 0-2. In the bullpen is Kensley Jansen. He'll be coming in. Their closer in the ninth. That's a 1-2 count. Detroit looking to sweep, and Athletics looking to salvage one game. Pitch is low, 2-2. I appreciate everybody that's sticking it out here. Like I said, don't be shy. Tell me what team you're waiting for. Anyway, 2-2 count, bottom of the 8th. Here comes the pitch, and that's going to be swung on and fouled back. Still 2-2. Two count, and here comes the pitch. And that's going to be a ground ball. That's going to go past the shortstop. That's going to be a base hit. And that's going to bring up Valencia for his second major league at bat. Single for Lee. His first bat, first hit of the game. And I think Valencia should be coming up. Yep, they're showing that home run and then whacking the guy in the mouth. Well, let's see what he does in his second major league at bat. Has any rookie hit 2 back-to-back home runs in the history of MLB? I don't know. I'm asking you. Anyway, first pitch coming. Could we see some history? That's a ball. Big guy. You know, he reminds me of... I lost his name. He played for Detroit. He started out his career in the Marlins. Why can't I remember it? Ball. Come on, somebody help me. Come on. He's going to be a Hall of Famer someday, right? Oh. My mind just went blank. It happens sometimes, and I got to go back and forward to look for it. Come on, who's got that name? I know somebody's got the answer. 2-0 count to Valencia. And I just got froze. Oh, no. No. Don't you dare go in front. It's 3-0 now. I can see it. And 3-0. Oh, it's going all the way back. I think. Did they just hit Valencia with the pitch? Oh, my God. What just happened here? I got all of it. Forget it. I think he got hit by the pitch, guys. I can't get back to the screw. You know how it does that. So a hit by batter. Yep. Wonder why they hit him, but anyway. It's going to bring up McKinstry. He's got a strike. 1 for 3 tonight. And he's swinging and missing 0-2. Look forward to the kid. Man, I can picture the guy right in my head right now. Man, this gets me nuts when I don't remember. 0-2 count. I'll get it. Low ball. 1-2. Miguel Cabrera, Nicholas. You're the man. Thank you, buddy. It's for you, buddy. I'm like, wait a minute, I can't remember the name. He looks like the guy. I swear to God. I mean, his build. That's a that's gonna be a strikeout. Throw him out to complete the play, and that retires the side. Oh my God! Thank you for that. I was like, wait a minute. My wife tells me to go through the alphabet, and I'm trying to go through the alphabet, trying to figure out the name, and then I look over and I say Miguel Cabrera. That's it, man. So that's gonna be it for the for Detroit. So we give that a 2 to 3 put out. So no runs, 1 hit, and 2 left. And now going to the top of the 9th for the last licks for the A's. It's 4 to 1 Detroit. Oh wow, that was. Thank you for that, Nicholas. I appreciate that. If I wouldn't have got it and we went off the air, I'd be like tomorrow's broadcast to say, I find it and say, oh, I have to say it. I was like, blurt it out. Oh man. Sometimes, you know. I guess you call them brain farts or something, right? Yeah, I know, Woody. Anyway, coming up in the 9th will be Langoliers, Haim, and Wilson, unless there's a pinch hitter, and he's going against Kenley Jansen, their closer. So here we go. All right, what a game! I'm telling you. Got to see a lot of stuff in this game, man. Some great plays in the field. Unfortunately, you got an injury. Then you got a young kid hitting his first major league home run. Exciting. He went around those bases so exciting. It was unbelievable. Thomas was outstanding. 2 great plays. And then, of course, the Bolt making a play. So the A's have made some great plays. It's unfortunately they didn't make they only got 1 run. Anyway, here comes Langoliers against Jansen. Jansen. And Jansen, save leaders in Major League history, has 486. Trevor Hoffman is second with 601, and of course the great Mariano Rivera 652. So, but still, Jansen. What are you saying, Bill? He's probably going to be a Hall of Famer because Lee Smith is in the Hall of Fame, right? Billy Wagner's in the Hall of Fame, right? Dennis Eckersley's in the Hall of Fame, right? Craig Kimbrell should go to the Hall of Fame, right? So I think Jansen will be in the Hall of Fame. He's got a 3-0 count right now on Langoliers. That's in my opinion. He should be, right? Here comes the pitch, and it's a strike. 3-1. Shea Langoliers hit by a pitch and a single. 1 for 2. Here comes the pitch, and that's going to be a foul back. 3-2. There's Verlander in the dugout. Another Hall of Famer to be, most definitely. Should just put him in right now, right? I mean, come on. Why wait? 3-2. Here comes the pitch, and that's swung on and foul back. Still 3-2. Three-two pitch. That's ball 4. Oh boy, here we go. First walk given up by Jansen. It's going to bring up. I think it's going to be up. Well, career versus the A's, he's 9 for 10 in saves, Jansen. And it's going to be Haim. I always forget that name. 1 for 3 today, and that's a strike call. He's singled in the 6th. Heim. Jonah Heim, it should be. Yeah, I keep forgetting. Jonah Heim. Next pitch is up high, 1-1. Boy, he's gonna, closers always make it like it's like, life or, it's almost like, hello, what are we doing? Anyway, 1-1 count. And a ball, 2-1. See, with my Mets right now, I'd be pulling my head out of my hair, which is not that much anymore, so. But, on deck is Wilson. Wilson! No, just wanted to figure I'd get that one in. Anyway, 2-1 count, and that pitch is swung on and fouled back. We got a 2-2 count once again. Two-two count. Here comes the pitch. And he struck him out swinging. That's one gone. First strikeout for Jensen. It's going to bring up Wilson, who is 1 for 3. Singled in the 5th, and that's going to be a foul down the third base line. 0-1. I mean, you got to give them a little bit of a rally thing for them because, they're trying. Okay. 0-1. Here comes the pitch, and he's swinging, and he got a base hit past the second baseman, and he's going to go to third, Langoliers. It's 1st and 3rd right now. Wilson with the base hit. Wow. And it's going to bring up Butler, who is 1 for 1 with a strikeout and hit by a pitch. Unless they're going to be a pinch hitter, but I don't think they're going to pinch hit, right? I don't know. No pinch runner, a pinch hitter. First pitch to Butler is a ball upstairs. 1-0. Tying run at the plate, in the bullpen, warming up for the slow tossing or whatever. Detroit. Not tell me who it is. Oh, well. Next pitch is caught by the second baseman right over Jensen. He was played perfectly. He played that area perfectly, McKinstry. It was basically a shortstop over by the second base bag, and Butler made the out. It's an out. Line drive out. 2 outs. Perfectly placed. And here comes Thomas, who is 0 for and timeout, meeting on the mound. So, wow, I'm telling you, if they didn't place McKinstry right there, it would have been a run scored and a base hit. But he played it perfectly. They put him right there. Oh, Tyler Soderstrom is up. Pinch hit, 243, 13 homers, and 41 RBIs in 81 games. So Soderstrom is pinch hitting for Thomas. And that pitch, he swung. Did he swing? They say no swing. Okay, third base umpire says no swing. Even though it looked like to me he swung. But anyway, 1-0. Here comes the pitch, and he swings and fouls it back. We got a 1-1 count right now. I never can understand that. That pitch is swung on, and that's caught by the first baseman, and this game is over. It's over, and the Detroit Tigers sweep the A's by the final score of 4-1. Winning pitcher, Framber Valdez. His record now is 5-6. The losing pitcher, I'm not sure. I think it's I don't know if it's Perkins, I believe. I think Perkins lost that game. I don't think it's Suarez did. So that's it. Game over. That was a line drive caught by the first baseman. Wow. What a game. 1 run, 5 hits, no errors for the Athletics. 4 runs, 6 hits, no errors for the Tigers. Like I said, Tigers swept the A's. I think it must be Perkins that lost the game. So anyway, that's it. Let's see what it says. Oh, well, they tell me about their probable starters tomorrow. Anyway, what a game. I mean, what highlights in that game? I mean, come on. Nice plays by, like I said, the A's made some great plays in the field. Thomas and Thomas and I forgot his name, Bolt. And then, of course, the home runs by McKinstry, Carpenter. Valenzuela, his first home run ever, and RBI, and first major league hit. And wasn't there 3 home? And then, of course, Rogers. So 3 home runs by the Tigers. Basically, really was basically the scoring, 3 home runs, and you know that really did it in for them. Well, like I said, I mean, what a game! I spun the wheel because I was supposed to do the Baltimore Oriole and Cub game, but that game got pushed for some strange reason. They could just push a game right away in the same day now, and they pushed it, to the afternoon hour. So I was already doing the Met game, so I figured I got to do a game tonight, and I spun the wheel, and this came up, and what a game, The A's, this is the 4th time the A's have been swept this season. So, unfortunately for the A's. Let's check that poll. I forgot. Final poll. I always forget that, but I want to check it now, make sure. See if there's any more votes. We got 35 votes. I do appreciate all the votes. And, of course, the Tigers with 86% and 14% no. So, Tigers fans who voted, you get that. You guys, everybody is all MVPs, but you voted. Awesome. Thank you, guys. That is it. It's over. What a game. And you know what? This is the earliest I've ever had a game that is over by 9:15 Eastern Time. This game started at 6:44 around Eastern Time. So, hey, I'll take it. I did my 2 games today. I'm done. I'll be back tomorrow with my headache team. Yep, my headache team. And you guys know who my headache team is. And so does Woody. I know, Wood. But, I'm a glutton for punishment, I guess. And they're going against the Boston Red Sox tomorrow. So, okay. Anyway. Yes. So, tomorrow night, 7 o'clock, I'll be on. But then Saturday, I'll have a game for the MLB afternoon game that I do on Saturday. So, that's great. And then, of course, back to the Mets on Sunday. And then when the Mets don't... Oh, actually, that'll be the last game until after the All-Star game. So, I'm not sure if I should do the All-Star game because, I don't know. Who knows? Take a break. But anyway, that's it. I do appreciate everybody. Thanks again. Hey, thank you, Nicholas, for that Miguel Cabrera thing, because I would have been up all night thinking about it. And then when I finally got it, I'd have nobody. I'd be telling my wife, Miguel Cabrera. That's it. So anyway, I do appreciate it. Thank you guys, everybody, every one of you guys that I talked to. Great. Thanks very much. Thanks for the subscribers. I do appreciate it. Trying to get to that goal. So there you go. I do appreciate everybody. And like I said, just check me. You can check me out tomorrow. Just come in and say hello, and you'll see a difference with the Mets. The Mets stress me out. So just like you guys have your teams that stress you out, my Mets have been stressing me out all season. So I do appreciate it, guys. I'm going to go get something to eat. Thanks again, guys. I really appreciate it. You guys have a great rest of your night. And I'll see you on the other side. Or I'll see you tomorrow or the next day. Who knows?